Betterbrella is advertised as a reverse technology umbrella that opens and closes in the reverse direction, making it a better umbrella. But is it really? That's what I'm going to find out in my review of Betterbrella. So I've got my Better umbrella here, and it's raining here in Las Vegas today. So I'm going to give it a try and see how it works. Okay. Well, at this point, it feels just like a regular umbrella. I don't feel any difference because, as you can see, it pretty much operates like a regular umbrella. When you close it and the water on top of the umbrella won't run off onto your floor, it'll stay trapped inside. So I'm gonna go back inside and see how well it works. But first I'm gonna get it nice and wet. All right, I'm standing underneath my house where there's a lot of water running off, so I have a significant amount of water going onto the Better umbrella. So now that it's nice and wet, I'm going to go inside, see how it works. All right, I just stepped out of the rain. And now for the moment of truth. Okay, so all the water is trapped inside here, so it's not dripping onto the floor. I'm going to turn it over on the floor and see how much comes out. So that's how much would have probably dropped off a regular umbrella anyways. Obviously you wouldn't turn it over on the floor normally, but I want to show how much water was held inside. It's funny, I had a rather sarcastic comment recently from someone who said I should review an umbrella with the implication that it doesn't rain here in Las Vegas. Well, it does rain in Las Vegas. It doesn't rain as much in some areas, but we do get our downpours, especially in monsoon season. So here it is, a few days before Christmas. It's about 45 degrees and raining here in Las Vegas. And I am reviewing an umbrella, surprisingly. One thing I will say is that it doesn't fold down compactly like some of the small umbrellas you can fold down and put in your suitcase. It doesn't do that. It's going to maintain its entire length. But the key is when you fold it back up after going inside, the water will be trapped in the umbrella rather than drip off onto the floor. That's its main selling point. That's why it's called Better, because it's supposedly better in the way it handles remaining moisture after you come inside. No moisture drips off because it's all trapped inside there. In that respect, Betterbrella does what it's supposed to do. Now let's see how much water is in there. One thing about Betterbrella is that you have to try to remember to empty it out after you use it, because if you come inside from the rain and you put the umbrella up and set it aside, if you open it up inside later, the water's still going to spill out on the floor. And the same thing for your car. If you go to your car after having been in the rain and you close it and you go to place it in there, that water is going to spill out. So you're going to have to dump the water out before you place it in your car. So it's going to take some getting used to as far as emptying the water out of the umbrella goes.
I guess that worked.
I'm used to small umbrellas like this, the ones that are compact and go in a suitcase. Betterbrella does not do that. As you can see, it's significantly larger. It's like the regular size umbrellas that don't fold into that compact of a state like this one. Some people prefer this design. If you do, Betterbrella may not be for you. If you don't mind the larger design, Betterbrella does a pretty good job. Overall, I think that Betterbrella works about as advertised.
It does work getting out of the car, but as you can see, even when it's locked, it's kind of open a little bit. So the commercial shows it real compact like that, but you kind of have to work with it to get it out the door in such a small area as they show it. That doesn't mean it doesn't work. It just means the commercial shows probably an idealized version of how it actually works.
It does a pretty good job of keeping water from spilling inside after you've come in from the rain, but you've got to remember to empty it out or it could spill out later. You may have seen the design of Betterbrella because there's several other competitors out there with the same essential design. They'll be advertised as inverted umbrellas or reverse open umbrellas. There's quite a few of them out there. The competition is becoming fierce, so it might pay to shop around. There's quite a few on Amazon that are around this price range. I think that now that it's available in stores for about $20, it's not a bad buy. If you've used Betterbrella, tell me what you think because you might have a different experience than I did. And if you like this review, I'd appreciate a subscribe so I can continue to bring you as seen on TV product reviews in the future. Until next time, this is James White from Freakin' Reviews. Thank you.